Who the hell would want to attack the Mormon church? Guys, this morning there was an attack on a Mormon church in Michigan. The church caught on fire, there was a shooting, and there were multiple people dead. I mean, the gunman was dead. I'm sorry. Mormons are typically so nice. I've never had a bad experience with any Mormon, to be honest. Even South Park depicts them as being well-mannered people. Before I show you the video, I wanted to thank you guys for all the new subscribers. We're literally getting like a new subscriber every minute. It's insane. I have no words to thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so now if you are enjoying this content. If you do not know who I am, I'm Efren Rodriguez Guerrero, fitness professional, and I report to you guys current events, fitness, and high performance information. Thank you so much for watching. Let's watch the video.
Make sure that everybody's ready. So, everybody ready? Okay. Hi, I'm Grand Blanc Township Police Chief William Rennie. That's R-E-N-Y-E. Here to give you some preliminary details on an incident that happened earlier today at 10:25 a.m. within Grand Blanc Township. First off, I'd like to say our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims of this incident, which is completely unnecessary and avoidable. The incident that we're going to talk about here today, as I said, was happening at 10:25 a.m. at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which is located at 4285 McCandless Road. During this incident, what we know right now is that a 40-year-old suspect from Burton, he's a male, he drove his vehicle through the front doors of the church. He then exited his vehicle, firing several.
This guy literally drove his vehicle straight through the front doors of the church. That's insane. Dude, 10 gunshot victims. That's a lot.
Transported to local hospitals at this time, including one who has been deceased.
Wow.
Officers who were trained immediately responded to the area. One was a DNR officer, and then one was a Grand Blanc Township officer, where they met the suspect and they engaged in gunfire with that particular individual, neutralizing that suspect, and that suspect is no longer with us. As I said, it is a 40-year-old male from Burton.
They killed the guy. I shouldn't be laughing about that, but I mean, it's not like a mockery laugh, but that guy literally hurt so many people purposefully, which is freaking awful.
During all this incident as well, there was a fire that occurred, and we believe that was deliberately set by the suspect. We do believe...
Talking about multitasking, right? He killed 10 people and then he freaking set the church on fire?
That we will find additional victims once we have that scene secure. That fire was just extinguished by the Grand Blanc Township Fire Department within the past hour. So where we go from here is we have investigators. We're going to do search warrants on the suspect's residence. We're going to find out if there was a motive. We're going to go through cell phone records, things like that.
Wow.
We have the FBI, they're devoting 100 agents to this area because, as you can imagine, there's a lot of witnesses that were within the church, and that is a lot of witness information.
100 witnesses? That's a lot of people. Oh my God, dude.
Statements that we have to obtain. So I'd like to thank all the agencies who responded. The City of Grand Blanc, Genesee County, Oakland County Sheriff's Office, Flint Township Police Department, the DNR, the State Police, and the ATF. I will provide additional information for you at 5 p.m., but I am willing to take any questions that you have that I could possibly answer right now.
Chief, can you talk about the kind of the progress of events? Did the suspect set the fire, then get back inside of his vehicle and then ran the front door, or did it all happen at the same time?
So from what I understand, and again, this is just a preliminary investigation right now, from what I have been briefed on, is that he rammed the vehicle through the front door, exited, then started firing shots.
Dang.
We are still trying to determine exactly when and where that fire ended up coming from and how it got started. So we believe it was deliberately set, though, by the suspect.
Were they in an act?
It could have been a cause. It could have been a cause. It could have been caused by the ramming of the car, maybe? I mean, I don't know. I hope we get information about where did the fire start from.
service when this happened?
Yes, the service was active. There was hundreds of people within the church.
Wow.
Whoa, man, amazing car. When did you become a millionaire?
Are you sure it's only one suspect at this point, or is it possible other people helped setting the fire, what have you?
Yes, it is one suspect that we know of at this point. We do not believe that there's a threat to the public. We believe that we have the guy who did this.
That's good.
Sir.
Could you comment at all on the severity of the injuries at this time?
We have a couple in critical condition. Like I said, one is deceased. The rest of them are in stable condition.
So a couple, meaning 3 or 2, I'm sorry.
One deceased. The suspect is deceased as well. And then multiple victims are in critical condition.
So the shooter deceased, one parishioner deceased, and there are people in critical condition.
We do believe that we will find some additional victims once we find the area where the fire was.
Any word on the weapon yet?
An assault rifle.
So, any as far as
Dude, those people must have like, oh, that's awful. I was shot with a rifle once. I'm not exaggerating. So I was in Mexicali at my dad's house, and I was raised among gang members. And there was what's it called, a drive-by shootout? I'm not sure how you call it, but it's when they drive and then they just should make a shoot. But someone shot a rifle, and I remember that I was like, there was a wall right here, and then there was a car here, and the wall, it wasn't a wall, it was like a fence made out of brick and metal. So I heard the shot, I crouched, and gunshots are like little babies. So like I remember that I had like a couple of them here, and then one of my dad's friends, she got like her back like literally like destroyed. Not like she had like at least 200 like holes in her back, but they didn't like go through her. It ricocheted against the wall and then hit her. I think she like blocked me. Like I feel like she protected me against like some severe injury because she was like by my side, but I crouched, and I guess the angle, but they got the shot got her before getting me. But I got a couple of them here in my hand. It was crazy.
ammunition? Did he have live ammunition?
That I don't know of yet, and I could get you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Was the suspect known to authorities, and did he have any connection
That's
to
a good
anyone
question.
who was in that church?
Right now, we don't have any of that information, but I'm confident that our investigators, along with the FBI, we're going to end up uncovering all that information and provide that at a later time for you.
Chief, to clarify, you said there may be additional victims like inside the church, or?
Yes, where the fire was. So, and the reason why we can't confirm that just yet is because it was a large fire, and we do believe that there was people up there that were near that fire, and they were unable to get out of the church. So we do believe that we will find additional victims once we're able to search that, once there's no signs of a fire reigniting.
So do you believe then that the victims that are still there, they succumbed to fire injuries or gunshots, or you're not sure yet?
That I'm not sure, but I could provide all that information hopefully at 5 p.m.
The shots were fired.
Shots were fired, yes.
And he had no idea how many, though, at this point.
No idea how many at this time. Yeah.
Can you
Sure.
describe the church? Is there like a worship area and then like a gathering space or something like that? Can you...
That I have not been in, so I can't tell you the layout.
Let's check if there's any additional information on this incident. We got an update, guys. So apparently the suspect used accelerant before lighting the church on fire. The suspect in today's deadly shooting deadly shooting at a Michigan church used gasoline to set the building on fire afterward, according to James Deere, special agent in charge of the ATF Detroit Field Division. So apparently the chapel was a total loss, guys, a total loss. And there is one new update from 5 minutes ago, and it says up to 7 people unaccounted for as search concludes for the night. A law enforcement source familiar with the investigation told CNN the search inside the church has concluded for the night, with as many as 7 people still unaccounted for. Wow. The official cautioned the number could include survivors who have not yet been in touch with their families. Searchers will resume in the morning when they are once again able to see through the rubble. During a Sunday evening news conference, Grand Blanc Township Police Chief William Rain told reporters, "We do not know that there are some unaccounted for." Wow, that is tragic, guys. That's possibly the worst thing that can happen to anyone where you are a church to make amends, spiritual amends, you know. Try to elevate your spirit, and then a freaking car comes to the freaking doors of the church, and there's a shooting and there's a fire, dude. That sounds, it sounds, I'm laughing because it sounds so unbelievable. It sounds like, it almost sounds like, how do you say, it's not irony. It sounds as satire. You know what I mean? It really sounds like satire. It really sounds satirical. You know, it's so crazy that it sounds absurd. It sounds like it's almost an impossibility, you know? Well, this happened today in the morning, guys. I will let you know if as this story develops. If you guys are enjoying this content, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like, or drop a comment. Thank you so much for investing your valuable time and watching my content. Bye.